If you did not know, Mr. Beast is partnered with Bloons TD6, so they made a brand new expert level quest with a new map. And that new map is actually playable on any game mode that you want to do as long as you go to Challenge Editor. And now they have this placed as an expert. I want to see if it actually is. So today we're going to be beating this new expert map on Chimps mode called Protect the Yacht. Now the quest wasn't too bad, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to call this an expert map. But then I tried to actually start this on Chimps mode and found it nearly impossible. There was nothing, no tower could pop the first round 6 until, well, of course I was given the answer by Supreme Avocado, which he actually showed me something else really funny too. You can place a sub on the track. You can't place him in the middle, he doesn't fit, but you can place him on the track, which is really, really weird. So kind of think this was a speedy map. They were trying to get this thing out there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one here, and this one here. Now, this may seem like trivial, like, duh, dude, 3 dart monkeys is always a good start, but I tried this for over 20 minutes trying to find the best way to put these dart, and I still can't do it. So I haven't gone past round 6 yet. I just want to make sure I could do it so we weren't stuck on the first round all day. And now from here, we're in no man's land. But I think we could actually do this. I went with Geraldo because I really like his new skin, and I figured having genies and fire dudes and all that kind of stuff would probably come in handy later on. I don't think we're going to be able to get him anytime soon, but we'll see what we got to do. So we're going to go through this thing and see the best way to beat Chimps, or see if we can actually even beat Chimps. We might fail miserably and just get to like round 99 and just be like, I'm done, I'm never playing Bloons again. But for now, I think we can actually do this. Now, if you haven't signed into Bloons TD6 in a while, do so now. Because of this partnership with Mr. Beast and his new video where you have to protect the yacht, which is where this map comes from, you get some really cool stuff just for signing in. It doesn't cost anything. You get like monkey money, a new avatar, I believe, and some insta monkeys. Now, there is a pack you can purchase for $9.99, which gets you even more stuff and some monkey money and some avatars and things like that. But just for signing in, you get that stuff for free. So do that. But now I don't know what to do here because we're kind of already at a bad spot. Maybe I can just throw these guys to last 2. No, look how fast that one comes out of here. Oh my goodness. We'll put him on last 2 and leave it like that. Maybe he needs long range. Look, it's like no one's even bothering to fight with that one. So I'm wondering if I could just put another dart monkey, which is kind of gross, but maybe. Because if we just take that yellow down, dude, no one can hit that yellow. That's so crazy. But we did it. We got it. So we have 4 dart monkeys and a sub. And the sub's on the track. So never seen anything like this, but at least we're getting through it. How many expert maps can you actually get to round 12 on? I can only name like 3. I think Flooded Valley and Dark Castle. The rest are just like, nope, not even gonna bother. I would like to just go straight for a druid. We all know it's like overused, but it's such a good tower, but we're talking thousands of dollars to get there. So it might be a little silly. And one thing odd to note about this map is that even though you see the Bloons here, they don't actually come into contact until there. I did that quest and I had a Spirit of the Forest and nothing would even pop. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna have enough. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And nothing would even pop until we got to this point here, which is kind of crazy. So I wanna think that this is a perfect stall map. We need like a perma spike and an icicle impale to hold everything off, and like a Spirit of the Forest would do great. But are you seeing like how that worked and then it didn't work? Like that was super weird, right? All I have to do is retry sometimes because this game is random. Yeah, if you just retry it and then try it again, you'll get there. But Druid seems to be pretty good so far, but I don't think it's gonna last because it's just not good. Might have to restart this whole thing and probably just go with like how about like a 12 dart start, you know, just, okay, that time it worked. Okay, whatever. You never know with this game. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And what's even crazier is that the sniper can't even attack till here. He's completely useless and there's nowhere else you can put him. Even on here, it's completely blocked off. That's why I just put him over here on the dirt or the sand, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here. I think this will be solid, but I don't think it'll get through round 10. I think a great tower would be the top path boomerang. It would do enough damage to get us to the top path, but I don't think that's going to work. So let's just throw one down. And this is how you do chimp strategies. If you guys have ever wondered how to make your own, this is it. This is how you do it. You grind it over and over and over. I used to do it in Challenge Editor all the time because you can retry last round, but now Chimps mode allows you to retry last round, so there's no reason not to just do it in Chimps mode. But this is it. You just go for it and go for it and go for it, and you know, it's fun. It's enthralling, but it's what happens is you get to like your 50th try on round 98 and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna use Sada. But I tried to use Sada and I couldn't. She couldn't even solo the first round. So You know what? We're not going with Sada. Actually, I totally forgot I have to get a hero, don't I? It's not going to work for now because we can't even get there. Oh my gosh. If we can get this $600, $650, we'll be okay. Like everything will be fine. This is actually crazy how much isn't working. Like I feel like I just have to do, yeah, nothing seems to be working. Everything gets through. This is kind of wild, to be completely honest with you. So I throw in another dart monkey here to have a fourth one. I just need to get the Glyve Ricochet, and I think we'll be doing a lot better because then we don't have to focus so much energy on these things, but then we just keep getting wrecked on, dude. Can we get past? I don't even think we can get past round 14 without spending more money. Yeah, there's no chance. No chance. Now, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they really need to nerf Sada. Like, I want to use Jerry, but what's the point? Sada's going to win every time. She's just too good, and she can actually be useful. Once you get her to level 3, she has an ability that can be used. Jerry, you put him down, he's terrible at attacking. And yeah, once you get going, he's really good. But in the beginning, he's just not that helpful. Like, she can at least look at, she holds her own, and then she fails, but she holds her own. And then when she gets that ability chomping, like, you're good to go. But we also have money. I'm just like trying to hold on and see how much she can do, but we don't need to be doing that. I think a good one would be a druid. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. So we'll get this guy first, I guess. I know such a terrible spot for him too, but I think we can make it work. Even Sada's not the best Fizz. Like, this is clearly not a Sada map, and then she's not even there to help. So I'm thinking maybe just like we'll hit a first one, and then we'll just like keep one side out of it, and now we can fight just the one side super easily. Even that's not enough. Oh my goodness. So the Boomer's not the answer, that's for sure. So this seems to be working. I had to use Sada's ability to get through 14 and 15, but it looks like we're doing pretty good. And then I just need to get Airburst starts, and I think we'll be pretty solid, but I don't think we're able to take all this stuff. Can we? Okay. Just one more round. So if it gets too crazy, I can just use my ability and we'll be okay. Can we take all this though? We even can. Oh, good. Now we can't do lead here because even if we use Sada's ability, it's only going to take out one side. So that's something we do have to think about here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan a little bit ahead. We're going to get advanced intel. And then I'm going to put a dart monkey over here. Since he can't get that much range, might as well just put him like all the way over here so we can get like a camo on him a little bit. Now we pretty much are taking out each side. So now we just only have one side to worry about. This is actually working. I mean, there's a lot of dart monkeys on the screen. It's making me kind of a little stressed, but we can handle it. Now, to be completely honest, I think I made a bad call. I think I should have gone with something else for lead right now. What we'll do is we'll just pop the first side and then kind of deal with the second side and hope that works. See, because we're going to have to pop and then go, oh, it's actually not that bad. I mean, he handles it. That's all we really needed. And then once we get Drew to the jungle, we're chilling, but only to a certain extent. Because as I was explaining earlier, it doesn't work the whole map. Watch this. It only pulls there and then there. It's super weird, but I mean, as long as it gets the job done. Now, I don't think I need to upgrade camo just yet because it's just the easier stuff. So we can just bounce off Sada's range and use this guy. Now, I'm thinking I need triple guns, and I think I need also the other one too, and then probably an alchemist, because how else are we gonna pop this Moab? And that's why we always use Sada like way too much, is because her first ability is just so amazing for Moabs. Like, that is such a thing not overlook, because like you use Etienne, his drones are terrible for Moabs. I don't care what you say. But not with my girl Sada. She's the best. Then I'm going to put this guy here. It's kind of a bummer that I wasted it because now it's going to be in range of that guy. Well, I guess I could put it here, huh? And then just make sure it only hits these two. Yeah, that's actually not bad because the druid doesn't really matter because he's never going to be he's never really going to be attacking. I totally forgot about 37. We'll just use an ability. But let me figure this part out first. I think right here is probably the safest spot in case we do anything stupid. So how about like right there? Right there. That's a good one. Now, if he's only prioritizing him, it looks like he is. That's not good. That could have been like a bum spot placement on my part. We'll see. No, I mean, it's working a little bit. That's all we really needed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this guy to potion up a little bit. We're going to go here and double up these guys' range. So now we have pretty much, once I get one of these guys up, we have camo across everything. We'll pop this open for sure. We'll use Sada to clean it up. And there we go. That's it. That's it. That's all we needed. Now, the question is this what we do for 63? Go with the sub commander? So here's where we got to plan some things out. I think a solid play for this map would be stalling because you can't do anything here. You have to just wait it out. So technically it's like a longer map because there's times that you can't do anything. So I'm thinking if you had like a perma spike here. No, actually, I already messed that up. I mean, it could go there, but is it really going to be smart spikes? It's going to be kind of dumb spikes. And I don't like that stuff anyway. Stalls take too long. I like to just do pure damage. So I'm thinking we can get by with just this one. Maybe village it if I can place a village, and we can, so that's not bad. Speed it up even, and then we'll use, oh dude, I think we can make this work. Spirit is the choice for this, 100%. Spirit's just so good. So we're gonna speed him up a little bit like this. So bop, and we're gonna give him a little bit more range on this side too. because now that one reaches on both sides, and same with this one. So we got a full, as much range as this sub can see, it sees it. So I am having trouble on 57 just because there's so many Moabs here, but I think if I just like stomp that one out and then use that, we should be okay. And then we're almost at 27,000 for sub commander. Can we get it before it's too late? Okay, there we go. Now I'm kind of bummed though. I wish I would have honestly went with like a Spectre or maybe even a helicopter. I know the helicopter would bounce back going kind of crazy, but my problem I'm having is, can we actually get camo here? Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I can get it with this guy because this guy can't even attack until after it gets off of here. It's just a total waste, but this guy can attack all the way to here, just like Spirit of the Forest. So I'm a little bit nervous about what's going to happen here because we're only having like a tiny little bit to defend. So if you think to the future, like, am I going to have to put a glue gunner on both sides and then camo both glue? Like, that's a big waste of money. But since 63 shouldn't be a problem with this. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Are you that bad? Okay, we're going to use the Jungle's Bounty too. That's going to help out for sure. Yeah, that'll for sure help out. And the goal here is to get to Spirit of the Forest. But you can see how this is going to be a problem later when we can't even really defend until this point. Like, it's just kind of scary. So this is what I was kind of talking about. Look how long this takes and we can't do anything to it. Even with Spirit of the Forest, we can't even start attacking till here, or a Spectre or whatever. Now, I would like to go with something like a Spectre, but my problem I'm having with it is that you can't get the 5th tier in Chimps. At least on this map, at least me, my skills, I cannot save up enough money to get the Flying Fortress. And I like to have 5th tiers going in because the Spectre does die out after a while, making it not as cool. Now, yes, this dies out too, but Sub Commander is going to get you farther than a Spectre, I think, in my opinion. I mean, it's a really strong tower, and you can add buddies to it later on. You could add 5 to 6 subs around this guy, probably only like 4 actually in this spot. Forgot to use Sada's ability, but you can add subs around it as it gets deeper in there and then make it a more formidable opponent type of thing against the Bloons. Spectre just kind of maxes out, does its thing. But here's our Spirit finally on 79, and I just hope that it does something. Like, again, you can't even attack it till here, and it's going to be its weak vine. So, I mean, it's showing them here, but is it going to attack? Okay, it does. It does. It's doing some damage. That's good. Can we get it, like, worn down by the time we actually start attacking it? Not really, man. Not really. That's just, ugh. And do you see how much we're struggling here? Like, do you see this being, like, our 98, which is only, what, 18 rounds away? I mean, it's a long time, but I'm just saying, like, this is going to get kind of detrimentally crazy. So what do we do with this crossroad? I'm just winging this. If we put this guy here and just give him the glue, we only have to fight this side because everybody will just hold off and go slower, and then we can kind of dwindle down each side, making each side half of what one round would be, just longer. So really good, actually, because watch how much slower this ZOMG is going to come out now. Well, now they might be like perfectly timed since they're slower, but look at. We'll take this one out, or maybe not. Maybe that was a bad idea, and we still took it out, but that did not work. My plan sucked. You know, I think I made a mistake here. I don't think I should have gone with Spirit of the Forest. I like him and all. We're buddies, but I just don't think it was a good idea. And then I was trying to go for Carpet of Spikes. I thought it'd be a great tower just to keep spewing stuff everywhere, but it's been nothing but a fight. It has been a fight every single round with like ability timing and all this kind of stuff, and I just don't agree with it. I don't. So that we get through the DTs barely. That's with an MIB. We got 20,000 bucks here. Kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that. But I just don't see this being a long run haul. I mean, we can wait till like last second here and then spit it out. Nope, doesn't work. So this time we went with a Spectre instead of the Spirit of the Forest. I think that's going to do a lot better too, just because the Spectre can actually start doing damage up front. The Spirit of the Forest couldn't, but now he's going to whiff more. So we still don't have a good idea for later, but this will get us to there, and we haven't bought a sub commander. So we could focus on something like a Permaspike would actually be a solid tower right here. Put him on smart. He'll cover up both ends. Now, I just don't know if that's the smartest play. So I think we're going to rock this one out until we can't. Now we can afford a Permaspike right now. I don't know if that's the smartest play. I want to see what happens when I put it on smart though. Like if I put it on smart, what happens? It's only going to go here for now, but we need it to go everywhere. So that could be a bad play, but I don't think so. I think it might be actually solid. And if we goose it up right here. Now I think this is a very weird spot for this tower, but I think he's going to do us very well because right now we're completely relying on Permaspike. So if we have this guy here on strong, so unfortunately we can't make it with this. So maybe we can hit Moab glue on both sides just to slow things down, to stall it a little bit more. But look at the smart spikes. It's only putting it on one side and then it just switches to the other side. You're not going to win that way. It's just not possible. Yeah, it's that stupid. Come on. I'm not microwing I think normal is the way to do it because at least you'll end up with like pretty even sides, I would imagine. Yeah, that seems way better. What the heck was that about? Smart's kind of stupid. That worked. Okay, there's our icicle impale. I'm hoping it's gonna work and it doesn't. We're on one of these ones, guys. We're at the very end where everything's just gonna be like right on the money. All right, so double shinobis. This is kind of insane. This isn't gonna make it past the next one. Double shinobis and a shattering shells to try to keep everything at bay here. I just don't know if that's gonna work. Look how much we're just dissolving here. I mean, we could just slow down every time. That's the whole point of the strategy, is to be a stall. But I want 32,000 for this ice guy. And if I don't get it, that means I pretty much wasted an ice guy. Like, we don't need that. And my only damage is a Spectre who's not really doing that much. And it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I know this is done. So I tried to make the helicopter work, and it's actually total garbage on this map because it only applies to this little area right here as well. Although the Spectre and the Druid can go over to here, the Apache cannot. So total waste of a tower on this map. I don't think they fully finish this map, I don't say, because that makes absolutely no sense why the helicopter can't see, but the plane can. All right, this seems to be the cleanest run so far. Carpet of spikes. And if you're wondering why it's moving so fast, I had to switch over to my modding account so I can go super speed because I had to keep restarting so many times. I just wanted like a way to get here faster because it just kept happening. But we seem to be doing pretty good. That's the first time I actually had to use the ability. The rest has just been the passive, and it seems pretty good. I mean, I just plop it down there and we should be okay. Now we could even do things like ninja monkeys, and I don't know. I have so much money left. I don't even know what to do, but we can just ability out here. And I think we have a big pile, a bigger pile than I think, because it's like right in front of us. And then I've alchemisted it too. So we should be okay. And now for the last round, I do have these guys. So I don't even know what we're going to need for 98. What should we even bother with? Just keep using the ability. Just let them run into it, I guess. I don't think we're going to be able to beat this one. This might be too much for us. Yeah. Unless he can just do it and do it again. I feel like we should use like just shattering shells or maybe a slowdown. Yeah, just a slowdown might even work. One thing I'm kind of bummed about is, well, actually, I don't know. This might still not work. Like fortified's great and all, but I don't think we're going to be able to beat it. Wow, these are a lot of work. We have a lot of money here, so I know we'll get past that. I was trying to save as much as I can, be cheap about it. And I don't think this is going to work unless we can get like one more off here. Get him out of there. Like, that's super close. That's no chance, right? Okay. That worked, I guess. That was really weird, but I like it. And then we could just first strike for the big guy and call it a day. Oh my goodness, this was a battle. A fat battle. Let's just do this one just to be safe. We'll just first strike it first, and then we'll just clean up everything else. Oh my goodness. That was brutal. And if you haven't yet, check out this video. We black border park path as fast as we possibly can. That's every single game mode as quick as possible in Bloons TD6.